Hey everyone, welcome back to some new tests from the call center. I hope you had a great day. The first story is called Karen Won't Take No for an Answer. We had a typical Karen call us a few months back asking to escalate her call. I had only heard brief bits of the story from my coworkers who had dealt with her in the last few hours. I thought no more of it, because in my job you do get people like this from time to time. I had no idea what was going on. She began her first call at 9 AM on the dot when our lines opened. I heard my colleague get frustrated as he went over the same thing over and over again about something I didn't quite catch as I was taking my own customer call. Eventually, as I finished my call, I heard my colleague say, "Ma'am, I've done as much as I can and I'm now terminating this call," and hung up. This was not the last of her, however. She began to call again and again, but reached various different people. I heard more staff calling the higher-ups for help because this woman was causing hell. She called for hours using different or unknown numbers that weren't in our system. But no matter how many times this woman was passed to our higher-ups team, she refused to listen, hung up and called again to get a different staff member. We had all been warned by our higher-ups and manager that this woman might phone back and to pass it to them if she did. I couldn't understand why she wanted to be escalated or why she wouldn't take no for an answer. It hit 5 PM and there was a deadpan silence from her. I was sitting unavailable as our calls began to get quieter. It seemed people didn't want help at that time of the day. The clock rolled onto 17:15 and a call shot through to my side. I picked it up. "Hey there. How may I help you today?" "Put me through to your HR, now. I want to speak to the owner." The owner lives on an entirely different side of the world and would never have time for something like this in such a huge company. "I'm sorry to hear that you are unhappy, ma'am. Unfortunately, I won't be able to transfer you, however, I can help you today. Would you like to start by telling me the problem?" "No. Put me through, now. I'm a loyal customer and expect the best treatment." I always roll my eyes when someone says this. I understand that and thank you for being such a loyal customer. I can pass on feedback to my manager for you if you'd like, and we can call back with a resolution. She sighs loudly. Fine. I called today because you didn't give me my $5 coupon and I needed it to make my order." I checked her order and saw that it was in fact a total of $300. So a $5 refund to make up for it would surely be something she could wait for while we processed it. "I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. I'm happy to refund you $5 as well as give you a 15% coupon for your next order with us." "No, you've already given me that. I want my order for free." At this point, my manager comes over and asks to take the phone. "Hi ma'am, it's Jeff again here. We spoke on the phone 3 times before. Now, I understand that you are unhappy about your $5 coupon not being applied to your order. We have refunded this as well as given you a 15% coupon. You have abused my staff and attempted to call us multiple times using different numbers. We are now terminating your account and block your email address and the phone numbers you have used to call us. We thank you for your loyalty and wish you the best. Goodbye." Never have I wanted to hug Jeff more in my life. I'm not joking when I say many of the staff cheered. The next story is called He Got What He Wanted. This is a story that happened a while ago. I work at an emergency roadside service hotline, the kind of place people call when they are broken down on the roadside. We also provide service to people at their homes. For example, if someone needs a tow from their home to a garage, we send someone to help them. But those are low priority calls. This means if someone on the roadside places a request after someone at home does, we prioritize the person on the roadside since they are the ones who could be in a dangerous situation. As such, home calls routinely get their ETAs extended if the area they are in happens to be busy. A caller at a home address calls in. He's upset because his ETA got extended. He had placed his request earlier in the day, but his area had a lot of highway breakdowns in it, so their contractor had to take care of those first. This is unacceptable. I called for service hours ago. It should not take this long to get a tow truck to me. I apologize for the inconvenience. The area you are in is just busy at the moment. We have people in priority situations that we need to attend to first. I assure you, you will get a tow truck today. How long is that going to take? Hours? I can't wait that long. It will not take hours. I can see here that your current ETA is for 7 PM. You'll likely see the driver before then. It was about 6 PM when we were talking. But I've already been waiting 3 hours. Now you want to make it 4? What company is this driver coming from anyway? We gave this call to contractor A. I assure you that they will get there fairly soon. I can see that they do have a driver en route now. They'll likely get to you long before 7. Why didn't you get contractor B to do this too? I know they are not busy. I see trucks in their yard. They could probably get here in 20 minutes. That's simply not true, sir. Contractor B is also busy with other calls we have given them. They've been giving us hour-long ETAs as well, so I doubt they can get to you in 20 minutes. They may have trucks in their yard, but there's no one left to drive them. It's common for tow companies to have spare trucks in case one of theirs breaks down. That's likely what you are seeing. I just don't believe that. Give my call to contractor B, I know they can do it promptly. If we dispatch your call to contractor B, you'll be at the bottom of the wait list. You are better off sticking with contractor A since they already have a driver en route. Well, I guess I call contractor A myself and give them a piece of my mind, and with that he hung up. A short while later we get a call from contractor A. Apparently this dude made good on his promise to call them and give them a piece of his mind. He must have really hurled some abuse at them because they were now refusing to do the service. That driver who was on the way to the caller could be routed to the next call when he was 10 minutes away. So we were forced to redispatch the call and the dude got what he wanted in the end. Contractor B had his service call. They gave a 3-hour ETA. The third story is called I Won't Give You Our Address. I worked for a call center a couple of years ago and still work for the company. I was what we called an account review specialist. This basically means customers who commit fraud or chargeback on a card got their service suspended until they contact us about it. We review the account and either remove the suspension or tell them they need to pay us a chargeback fee. In some cases we simply won't do business with the customer anymore because of repeated violations. The customer called in because we had turned off his service. Thanks for calling. May I have your name and email address so that I can bring up your account? My name is this extremely generic name and you don't need my email address, just fix my service and turn it back on. I sincerely apologize, sir, but I cannot so much as even discuss your service before I verify your account info. He goes ballistic, calling me all sorts of profanities. This goes on for at least 10 minutes. I finally got the guy to try and verify his information, but he kept getting his credentials wrong. Turns out the guy had made 8 or 9 different accounts using our services to scam people. While discovering this, he did manage to verify one of his accounts, so I could finally discuss it with him. Thank you for your patience, I was able to verify your account. Unfortunately, we are no longer able to do business with you due to multiple violations of various sections of the subscriber agreement that you can find on our website. What? Which sections? Sections 6, 2 and 13. I didn't agree to that. You absolutely must agree to the agreement when you register for our services and again once you receive your actual equipment. Otherwise there's no way that you could use our products. 15 minutes later we've gone back and forth and he's asked for multiple supervisors. I was considered one. He continued the profanity after being warned multiple times. How about you just tell me where your office is so I and my boss can roll through? Unfortunately, sir, our office is not considered public knowledge. We do not offer face-to-face tech support. At this time, I will be forced to terminate our call for safety reasons. Have a nice day. I told my boss and we shut down his accounts. And as far as I know, sent a recorded call to the police. I didn't know scamming people was that serious. The last story is called Worst Lawyer. I got a call in the middle of my shift on the account management query line. After giving the usual and friendly greeting, I get a response from the most hypocritical, pompous, grandstanding lawyer I have ever heard on the line. I am representing a client who uses your services. Oh, yes, certainly. What can I do for you? Yeah, my client had a rude experience with you. Not you yourself, but, well. I do understand what you mean. You mean the support department. What can I do to help? He states the issue of his call. The kicker to remember here is that he finished it with, yes, my client was constantly spoken over and was rudely interrupted. I see. Well, I apologize that your client was treated in such a way. I can certainly look into. He was getting louder in his rebuff. Spare me that. I want to know if you intend to do your job and address what my client stated. Well, sir, I can certainly do my best to address it, but... He was even louder than before. No buts. You are not doing your job. You are violating policy, and as such, my client has legal grounds to sue your company. I was getting the relevant files as he now threatened legal matters. It was bad enough I couldn't do my job as I was not speaking to the account holder. The lawyer adding legalities wasn't helping the matter either. I understand, sir, and as I said before, I'd be more than happy to help you, but... He got even louder. I have you on recording, sir. This call is being recorded and will be used in the suit against your company. You just admitted you won't do what said policy clearly dictates you to do. Sir, that isn't. He throws more ranting, commanding me to do my job when he fails to realize I can't do my job as he is not the account holder. And by him threatening legal suit, the job or demand he asked of me is completely out of my hands. I was trying to give him the legal department. Okay, sir, I understand your concern, but I would need to give you these. You think I won't sue you? Do you question my credentials? Where he got that notion, I will never know. Sir, your credentials have never been in question. There were more taunts of an irate lawyer to do my job. Sir, I need to give you our legal department address, as you said. I wouldn't have to contact your department if you clearly did your job and did as policy dictated you to do it. Sir, It was at this point the lawyer reminded me that I was recorded. Without tact said goodbye and hung up as I tried providing the details he needed. I already had a bad start to my shift, but this was the highlight of it. If that lawyer does go through with the threat of legal action, I highly doubt it would get far. Because what kind of lawyer doesn't ask or rather wait for the details for the legal department to submit that suit to? And for that matter, if that threat does go through, what kind of court would accept a clearly one-sided badgering call as evidence? Simply put, a bad lawyer won't go far in life, but they certainly love to make others miserable. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, bye bye.